Manchester United on the brink of announcing their next big summer signing, and it is none other than a 16-year-old generational striker from Arsenal. This is what we're going to be focusing on this evening's show. But before we get into that, please do me one small favour. Smash a like on today's video. Let's try and see 1,000 likes on this episode. And if this is your first time watching, please do subscribe to the channel. I'm live every single day at 8:30, 1:30 and 6. So if you want to keep up to date with all of your latest United news and talk, make sure you get involved. Everyone is welcome. So the player that we're going to be talking about is none other than Mr. Chido Obi Martin. There's probably some of you watching this evening who are like, I don't know who that is. What's all the hype about? Why are people talking about this guy? Tell me more. Well, that is my job to do that. 16 years of age, was at Arsenal, came through the Arsenal Youth Academy. You speak to any Arsenal fan before yesterday, and they would say that he's the best player that's come out of the academy in 10 years. You know, he's up there with Saka. He's amazing. He's incredible. Fast forward 24 hours and they're all saying, oh, I'm happy to see the back of him. He just wants money, blah, blah, blah. They're all crying, effectively. But this guy is a very, very talented player. He really, really is. Only 16 years of age. He scored 32 goals last season in the Under-18 Premier League, and he got 3 assists. He scored 7 goals in one game against Norwich in the space of about 60 minutes. He is an unbelievable talent, and for his age, he doesn't look like a 16-year-old. He really, really doesn't. He's tall, he's strong, and he's going to go on, in my opinion, to be one of the best strikers in the world in the next 3 or 4 years. And I honestly believe that, especially if he's working under Ruud van Nistelrooy. So he is Danish as well, which obviously we have Rasmus Højlund, so there's that connection already. He came to Carrington a couple of weeks ago with his family, did the tour, and guess who did the tour? Ruud van Nistelrooy. Imagine that. Rocking up at Carrington and being taken around by Ruud van Nistelrooy. Like one of the greatest goal scorers of the Premier League. Unbelievable. So he came to Carrington, liked what he saw, and apparently he is set to be announced as a Manchester United player. It might even be announced by the time this video has gone live. Just to give you a bit of a breakdown of the finances and stuff, if people are interested, he's a free agent. He doesn't cost any money. His contract expired at Arsenal in June. He told Arsenal he didn't want to stay. Arsenal then tried to beg him to stay effectively. They offered him a new contract. Apparently they offered him around 15 grand a week. He said no. He said, I want to leave. I want to go and try new opportunities. And apparently he told Arsenal that he didn't see a path to the first team. And I agree there. Like, the path to the first team at Manchester United at the moment is clear. You know, Kobe Mainoo's come through, Rashford's come through, Greenwood, McTominay. There's probably some others that I've forgotten about. But there's lots and lots of players who've come through. Dean Henderson. Lots of players who've come through from the youth academy in recent years, you know? And I think that this Chido Obi Martin guy coming to Manchester United has the best opportunity to actually break through into the team. Because even if you look at our striker options now, Rasmus Højlund and Xerxes, great. They're both, you know, decent. But they're both up-and-coming strikers. It's not like we've got an Erling Haaland and an Alvarez like Man City do. Imagine if you at Man City, you'd say there's no chance. And even at Arsenal, they've got a Gabriel Jesus, they've got Kai Havertz. Apparently they're going to sign another striker this summer. So he's probably sat there thinking, I've got no chance. Whereas at Man United, he could be on the bench easily, you know, and he could easily get game time. Now, there is a bit of an uproar on Twitter this evening, as there always is. Apparently, reports are suggesting that Manchester United have offered him 30 grand a week. And people have gone into an absolute meltdown about this, saying, why the hell is a 16-year-old going to be paid 30 grand a week? It's a disgrace. To be honest, that's mainly coming from Arsenal fans. I haven't seen any Man United fans saying that. And you know what? I trust Ineos. I trust the people at Carrington who brought us Kobe Mainoo, who brought us Marcus Rashford, who brought us Mason Greenwood. Like, the youth team, the youth coaches and the setup at Old Trafford and Carrington is unbelievable. One of the best in the world, I think. So I trust them. If they think that he's worth 30 grand a week and they think that he's as good as what people say he is. Remember, as I said, if you asked an Arsenal fan 2 weeks ago about Chido Obi Martin, they would tell you that he's going to be the biggest and best player in the world. But it's only now that he's linked away from Manchester United that they're suddenly saying he's not worth 30 grand a week. He's only a 16-year-old, blah, blah, blah. They're all just upset about it. They're salty and they want to ruin our party. But I'm not going to let that happen. You know, I celebrate every single positive thing that comes out of Manchester United. And we've effectively just, well, are about to confirm the signing of a generational striker 16 years of age, he could go on to be, in my opinion, one of the best in the world. Okay, obviously there's a very long way to go. He might do it. He might do his ACL. He might have a horrible injury, and that might derail his career. But the rate that he's growing at the moment, and the rate that his his stats and all the rest of it, he looks like the real deal. And what we have to do is be patient. Okay, people are going to always remember this 30 grand a week. He's already been tarnished with it by the Arsenal fans. Every single time you mention him to Arsenal, they're going to bring up the 30 grand a week. And interestingly enough, I wanted to respond to that, because Sky Sports have come out in the last couple of minutes and they have said this, that Chido Obi Martin's decision to depart Arsenal was not a financially motivated one. It says that a contract was agreed with Arsenal, but Obi Martin wanted to move on because he had doubts over his potential pathway into the first team and the club's project. There you go. That summarises it. And people will say, oh, that's lies. He just wants to earn money, blah, blah, blah. At the age of 16, right, your goal is to play football. Your goal is to become the player that you think you are going to become. You're not bothered about money, 15,000 a week or 30,000 a week. It's just a number, I think, at that age, right? He's probably still living at home with his parents, so yeah, I just think, as I said to you, it's just the Arsenal fans trying to be salty about it. It's trying to, rubbish our victory here, and I'm not going to let it happen. I'm really, really excited about Chido Obi Martin. Is he going to be in the first team next season? I don't think so, to be honest. Maybe he will. He turned 17 this year. Kobe Mainoo first played at 18, didn't he? So maybe next season he'll be in the first team. Maybe it'll be this season. Who knows? But I trust Ineos. I trust the people that are running the youth team. And if they think he's worth that amount of money, then we have to believe in it, right? Until they give us a reason to not trust them, we should get behind Ineos and we should get behind the project that they're building. Because to this point, I think everything they've done has been correct. And I think that the recent conveyor belt of players that have come out of our academy is absolutely unbelievable. And I honestly think that our academy is one of the best in the world. Do you not think? Let me know what you think. Do you think our academy is one of the best in the world? If you look through some of the names, right? Obviously, in recent years, there's people like Pogba, Rashford, Greenwood, McTominay, etc., right? But you look over history, you've got Beckham, you've got Best, you have got Bobby Charlton, you've got Duncan Edwards, you've got Ryan Giggs. There's so many that have broken through into the first team, and have not just broken through into the first team, have been unbelievable, So yeah, we've got to get behind them. And if you look in recent years, obviously you've got Garnacho, you've got Mainoo, Willy Camboala, Toby Collier, this guy who's just come through the CDM, Alvaro Fernandez, who's gone to Benfica, Dean Henderson, Alanga. I know some of them aren't world-class players, but we've still got a very, very good youth team, and we need to focus on that. And I think that this signing is a massive statement of intent. So I'm really, really excited and really happy about it. But you can let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Chido Obi Martin to Manchester United. Apparently it is all but confirmed, and we should get the confirmation. Hopefully by the time this video goes out, it will be out there. But if not, yeah, it looks like it is a done deal. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I'm going to wrap the video up here. Thank you very much for joining me on the show this evening. Please make sure to smash a like and subscribe before you leave. This has been Daily Red Devil. Have a lovely evening, everybody, and I'll speak to you all on the next one. Bye for now.